Both teams with excellent offensive first quarters. The Fever shot 67%, Dallas 53%. Smith working in the post, big shot too strong.
I like that shot from Smith, as we've seen last year. You know, she was with Minnesota to just score.
Mitchell stepping back and can't connect on the three ball. Beckers finds Segrist, who hits a three.
I remember watching her in college, Butler, and the way that she gets to her spots is not the fastest, but it's efficient.
Here's Clark on the drive and draws the foul. 4. Maddie Segrist has Dallas's last 10 points as she has caught fire. 4 of 4 from the field. A couple of those are 3. The Wings were 10 and 34 a year ago, but it's easy to imagine them taking 2 or 3 steps forward this year. Another number 1 overall, another year for Segrist. But the key additions of players like Alana Smith and Alicia Clark, some veteran presence that they've brought here to win. This is a development project too, but they're looking to contend right now, our Wings.
I love it. I mean, she has a championship mindset. She's won in multiple places. She's a leader. So that was a great addition. Is again a new coaching staff as well.
Clark, the switch on to Segrist, lobs inside, and Hines Allen shuffled her feet. Indiana turns it over. Has turned it over 7 times. Saw Zaya James there as well. She was their other first-round pick in 2025. Here's James right on cue, pulls up, gets it to go, and a foul.
The down in the corner, you know, it sounds easy, but when you got pressure on you, you got multiple bodies coming your way, head is up, knowing when the rim is at.
Little 5-point burst there from Zaya James. Ask around the Dallas camp who has stood out. You get hurt. That was taken away by James. Beckers, beautiful pass, cross court to Sims. If you're an opposing team against Indiana, even off a made bucket, you got to be ready. As Billings had her pass knocked away.
Dribbling the whole time, eyes up, one-handed pass cross court to the defense. That was beautiful.
Mitchell catch and shoots. This is on Mitchell, who led the league in three-pointers made a year ago. There's Becker's third of the first half. Largest lead for Dallas. This felt like a preseason game here so far. Clark with 16, Beckers with 11, Segrist with 12. The stars are shining. Competition level is hot. May means WNBA regular season basketball. We are right around the corner. Teams will want to sure things up from a first half. James working on Clark. Clark sticks with her. James gets in.
Foul number 22.
First foul on the night for Clark.
It's great move in her down low with James and her ball handling skills right there. Just again, eyes up. Second year, she knows where she wants it. She's playing with a lot of confidence. And that has been a huge developmental piece to this young Wings team.
Kind of quietly because Dallas was out of the playoff picture, but Zaya James had a great final down the stretch of the year. 15-2 run by Dallas, but Mitchell puts an end to it here in the first half. Weaver, who led by 4 after 1, find themselves down 7. And a blocking foul, they're going to say Hines.
I mean, this is tough. At the backside, Sophie Cunningham playing ball. By the skin of her teeth, that back heel might have been on that line. It's a good call. Especially in this day and age, I would hate to be a ref. But I think that was the right call there, Pat.
Segrist working on Hines Allen. Difficult shots. Offensive rebound, Sims. Dan Smith dials up a 3.
6 for 11 from the 3. The Wings are right now shooting at a great percentage.
Dallas, who had 25s, they're already at 18 points here. 3.5 minutes into the second. Sims stays on the attack and draws the foul in the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on in that timeout in between the quarters, but seems like the Wings just needed that first 10 minutes to get warmed building with the Indiana Fever team last season. One thing about her, she knows how to go downhill and play fast. Coming in, prior, that's exactly what this coaching staff wants her to do. Go in, see if we can get a quick bucket.
Raven Johnson, Michaela Timpson back in. Caitlin Clark has picked up her second foul, and there's Alicia Clark checking back in. This just feels like home for her. She was drafted by this franchise, albeit 8 games between Dallas and Tulsa. Has bounced around, but if she has one home, she would call it this. Here's Beckers, off balance.
My goodness. Again, and those 50-50 balls clearly are going in the way with the Wings right now. They're just playing at a higher level.
Pulls down the rebound. Dallas shooting 58% from the three-point line. Clark got too far underneath. Good defense by Dantas. This is a little bit like how the preseason opener in New York went. Fever had a great start. Second quarter, back in the second half. Thompson getting some minutes at point guard. Rookie out of South Carolina has been so confident in so far. He draws the foul. David Johnson has come in and said, I just want to be a sponge. I want to learn everything. By Caitlin Clark.
A sponge, asking questions.
Kelsey Mitchell says she has no ego.
According to her Instagram, they call her Hollywood. And she loves the camera, but also is extremely shy.
Nine of 13 now from the foul line.
One.
Shooter! I got it out.
There's Dantas, who enters her 11th year in the WNBA. This will be her third in Indy. Sims crossing over, leans in, and banks it home. Nice step-through move there by Mitchell on the other end, trying to pick the pace up for Indiana. The Fever has just not been able to play their game here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's been a little stagnant. It's done on both sides. You want to be able to push her to that right. She's a strong left-handed player, but the up and under is nasty.
Mitchell off the Dantas screen, all sorts of room. I can't cash in. Dantas pulled down the rebound from the Smith. And then Smith is called for the foul.
Her first, team's four.
A crafty move there by Dantas. Simpson, shot clock down to 5. And a whistle. And this is on Clark. And that'll be the 5th on Dallas. So we're here. The Fever put Dallas into the penalty. Indiana's committed 4 fouls this week. Preseason, WNBA ID holders can stream League Pass games on us in the WNBA app. Scan the QR code and sign up for free today. Thompson knocks down both free throws. 3% overall on the night. That was Stephanie White's biggest goal. She won't be happy there. But Johnson with a deflection into the hands of Mitchell. It's 4 on 3. Mitchell puts on the break and cash in for the Fever. Now Beckers with room to roam, hangs and finishes.
Automatic for Paige. She sees blood in the water when she hits the ball coming downhill.
Wings have outscored the. Not just looking inside for Timpson, knocked away by Clark. Indiana's 8th turnover. Which finally misses a 3. That was Isaiah James. Cunningham had it knocked away here in 6 seconds.
Rebounds on the offense, or even opportunities to get rebounds on the offensive end.
Johnson on the attack, shot off the mark.
Like the attack there by Johnson as she's looking to go get a bucket.
Oh, and Beckers unescorted to the rim. 14 minutes. And the Wings, who are down by 4 after 1, have a 17-point lead.
Get a new chapter, so they're trying to put their stamp early on what we're going to see.
Stephanie White deploys the minutes here tonight. Clark has played 11 minutes as Mitchell steps back and misses on a 3. Beckers has played 3 game left after this, but the Fever have already played in one. The Fever have 3, and Dallas has 2. Here's Lee with great position. A second.
I mean, let's credit to the Wings defense in the first half. I mean, I think they're doing a good job keeping the ball stabilized on one floor, then just packing it on the outside 3. So it's one of those things where you got to pick a struggle here and see if you can stop one of them. But man, oh man, so many practice on the practice court.
Well, the Wings are now 11 of 14 from the floor in the second quarter. That is 79%. Wow, an opportunity. Now it's Johnson who wants to push ahead. Johnson, coast to coast, Billings spinning inside. Brown's doing a nice job of getting back defensively. Here's Isaiah James.
Man, brings it up to a 20.1 lead for the Dallas Wings. Just doing such a great job getting back on the defense.
Clark back on the floor for Indiana.
We talk about swarming. What looked like came and got out of hand, but the Dallas Wings did a good job being active on defense, turning good defense into easy offensive points.
Clark heads back to the foul line.
In for the Wings, number 15, Lindsey Allen.
As Lindsey Allen checks back in, Odyssey Sims out. Clark stays perfect from the line, where she is 8 of 8. Has 18 points in 11 minutes on the floor. Inside for Beckers, turns, fades, fires.
20 points, Page, buckets in the first 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, sorry.
Johnson gets deep position.
That's a great answer. Pro ready that Raven Johnson is. She stepped in beautifully, going downhill, fearless. Get that ball up and over as that help side came pretty quickly.
Johnson missing on the foul shots. He's got 3 steals already in the first half, Raven Johnson. Lee extending to the three-point line for basketball. Lee did hit 35% of her threes a year ago. She is capable out there.
2 minutes remaining.
Clark on the handoff from Billings, and she's fouled again.
Foul number 15, Lindsey Allen.
She's at the foul line. 1 of 2, 9 of 10, but this is a real weapon of hers, the ability to get to the line. Defenses want to play aggressive on her when the Fever are in the penalty like this. Timeout. And the Dallas Wings, second quarter. It's still 1:49 left to go here until halftime.
Yeah. That's huge. It's coming from all cylinders.
Clark on the bouncing.
Doesn't get much more simpler than that. There's a simple ball screen, nice roll. And just to think about Dallas, they have really zoned in on their team defense, and even if there is a mistake early, they do a really good job on that backside.
Hines Allen won a championship when she was in Washington and did so with her now Fever teammate Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, WNBA. She was all second team in the Wubble season. Shooter 75% from the field. Fever have taken 23 first half free throws.
Wow.
Bright spot in a challenging second quarter. Denial in her 4th steal. Lob ahead, Timpson running and finishing. Raven Johnson putting on a defensive show here.
On the feet, this is the matchup we want to see.
Stephanie White won't love her team's first half defense, but she will love what she sees. Johnson.
Say that again. 4 steals, all coming in within the first 20 minutes. Great rim run, trying to get down the floor, but the way that Raven Johnson plays, not only on-ball defense, but recognizes where the ball is out on the help side. Being so active, her trying to get in there to make a play for her teammates, and I think what gets her going is her defensive side. So it comes with a lot.
Alana Smith on the other end knocks down a pair of free throws as Dallas just continues to pour it on here in the second quarter. Has had a good offensive half. They're on pace for over 90. Been dwarfed by what Dallas has done here in the second. Clark through the hands for the 10th time here in the first half.
Again, those are those preseason woes right there, trying to get on the same page. But
Clark lobs inside. Timpson, Johnson, she'll kick out. Walker-Kimbrough. Oh, it spins out. Great ball movement there by Indiana. And for half, it feels like forced to turnover in transition.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is a team that wants to play fast. They want to play aggressive on the defensive end. So rebound. They're looking to see where their man is at, and they can go and play some good defense early.
1 second difference, shot clock and game clock here. Everybody out. She wants to run this down. Now Clark will move with 9. The switch on to Beckers. Cross court Simpson can't get it to go. Hines Allen the rebound, and there's a foul before the clock hits 0.